Hello guys, welcome to MD Circuitry. Today we are going to see how to do a perfect soldering in a PCB board. Come on, let's move on to the video. Now let us see the things we need for soldering. First, a soldering iron with a flat tip. Next, flux to apply in this PCB board. Next, blade for taking dust. Soldering lead. Wire cutter, soldering iron stand, on PCB board, some electric components like resistor and capacitor, some piece of wire, First, switch on the soldering iron and see whether it is heated. Next, take on PCB board. Take the blade and clean the PCB board to take over the dust. After cleaning the PCB board, as selected of PCB, clean the resistor and capacitance terminals because the terminals has some dust, so we want to clean it off. After cleaning, place the components one by one. Now, apply some flux to the PCB board where the components has placed because the PCB board has some impurities. This flux will help us to take the impurities in the PCB board while soldering, and it will stick on the PCB board very easily while soldering. Carefully solder the components. If you overheat it, it will lead to corrode. After soldering, check whether you have placed the component perfectly and check the soldering it has perfectly fixed to the board. After confirming that, cut off the terminals which you don't need. When you are cutting the terminals, don't throw them away. It will use in the connection of circuit. Take one terminal and connect to the one end of the capacitor. After connecting one end of the capacitor, next add some flux to the terminal where you have placed it. After applying the flux, solder the other end of the terminal, because when you are soldering in the middle of the part, it will lead to move away. So the end-to-end soldering is perfect while handling like this.
Down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe.
Now we have done the perfect soldering. Yes, it's perfect.
I'm invincible, nobody gon' bring me down.
After soldering components, check whether your components has placed perfectly. Next, I am going to tell how to tin the wire.
I'm invincible, nobody gon' bring me down.
With the help of the wire cutter, cut the two ends of the wire and next dip the ends into the flux. After dipping your wire into the flux, twist your wire end with your hand. By twisting it, the flux will apply to the inner terminals. It will catch easily to the solder.
All my hope was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Invincible.
I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
As like that you have soldered resistor and capacitance, solder the wire also like that. Apply some flux to the wire and then solder the wire carefully. After soldering the wire, cut off the extra terminal. I hope that you have liked my video, how I soldered and the tips and tricks I have taught you. Thank you guys. Subscribe for more videos and contents.